Good morning. It's Thursday, November 17th. And yesterday morning on the news, I heard a flash on CBS radio that 12 states did not have money to pay for the administering of the COVID-19 vaccine. They didn't have the funds to pay the people. They didn't have the funds to administer the shots and run the vaccination centers. So here we are now. We have pulled off one of the great feats of all time, Operation Warp Speed. And we gave billions of dollars to the drug companies. But we gave a pittance to the states to administer the drugs. That's like getting thousands and thousands of shots ready to go, and then we have no needles. What are we thinking? What kind of planning was this? We put the big rush on getting the vaccine created and tested and approved by the FDA. But nobody was paying attention to what happened at the back end. Did anybody think that we might need more people? I'm sure that some of the localities were on the ball. But how come there are 12 states that apparently were not on the ball, or they weren't bitching early enough in the game? It's a monumental screw-up, and screw-up is a kind word. How can we do this? How can we spend billions and billions of dollars and not be ready to go on day one? And we distributed it all over the country. So I don't know what's going to happen. The follow-up to the radio story that I heard is that the money that's needed by these states is tied up in the next stimulus package. So until they get that stimulus package squared away, there will be shortage of money to administer the vaccines. So I don't know what the states are going to do in between. And I've been looking around. But just the mere fact that somehow or other, the back end of the operation slipped through the cracks. Or maybe those people were saying, wait till the stimulus package comes, then you'll have plenty of money. But the stimulus package isn't ready to go. Although on that front, McConnell and Pelosi said they're not going home for the holidays. They're going to work on the package. So that's a good thing. But this just shows the ineptitude in the leadership in this country. And I won't blame it all on the president. But where were the states making a big ruckus about this thing, that they wouldn't have this money? Nobody heard about that. I never heard a word from any state that, wait a second, you can't send me the vaccine, I have no people, I have no money. Well, I never heard a word about that. And it's appalling to find out that the vaccines are dropped at somebody's doorstep and we don't have anybody to open the package. How crazy is that? This is a great country. But we have failed in so many steps along the way with this vaccine. Yes, we got the vaccine produced. And those companies broke their ass to get it produced. And we have it several different versions, and I'm not sure which version is the best or the worst. They're all going to work. I'm confident in that. But one has this cold storage that is required. And the other one has something else that's required. But as long as they work, I don't care what's required. But shit. When it comes time to go down and get vaccinated, I want to make sure we got people there to do the job. I mean, I know the call went out to get retired doctors and retired nurses and retired medical health professionals to help out in this dire emergency. And if I was a retired healthcare worker, I would run over there and help out too. I would do whatever they want me to do. I put on a mask and I do it. I mean, we have lots of great people in this country. And I know many of them are giving up their time and effort to go and help. But it's unconscionable that the plan has a hole in it. You know, it's like building a great team and you're missing a key component. So I don't understand why there's 12 states without money right now. And certainly, there should be banks in that state are willing to fork over the money until the federal government comes up with it. There's got to be a way to get these people money in a hurry. Because if they're going to have to wait for this thing to get settled in Congress, that's another month. And I don't know what's going to happen to all the people in those states during that month. At least the essential people. And maybe a nearby state can help out. I don't know. It just seems crazy to me that that's a big hole that was nobody thought about. Or maybe a couple of people thought about it, but not everybody thought about it. Now, I can't say the name of the states because nobody mentioned the names of these states. I have a good guess where they're happening, but I don't know. And I'm not going to cast aspersions on people if I don't know for sure. And I'm going to have to do more research on this topic. A thought just occurred to me. I have a great idea. Why don't these states ask Donald for the money? He collected $270 million for those frivolous lawsuits. No evidence. But now he's got $270 million. And that money should be given to these 12 states to pay for the administering of the vaccinations. How about that? So, having said all of that, I'll get off the air right now. And I'll see you in the morning. Bye.